Okay, this is our code base and this is our file system. To run this project in our local machine, we have to give some commands like first we have to go to the backend by giving cd backend, and then we have to install the npm. With npm install, we have to copy .env file with cp.env.example.env and command, and then we have to run the npm with npm run start dev or npm run start production. uh, and then we have to start the front end. To start the front end, we have to go to the front end folder, and for this we have to give the command cd front end. Then we have to install the npm with npm install. Then again we have to copy the .env file, and then we have to give the command npm run dev. With this we can start the front end and back end. Front end will start in port number 3000, and back end will start in port number 5000. And our database is in Supabase.
Okay. Next, for the Dockerization and CI/CD. Okay. So for Dockerization, we have a Docker file in backend folder called Docker file, and Docker compose YML, which composes the Docker file. Same like this, we have a Docker file in frontend folder called Docker file, and Docker compose.yml to compose this Docker file. Okay. So these Docker file, this Docker compose.yml file contains all the information that we need to Dockerize our frontend and backend separately. So this is our Docker compose.yml. I'm not going into the details of this code, and this is our Docker file in frontend, and same way we have the Docker file in backend and the Docker file in Docker compose.yml in backend. Okay. For the CI/CD portion, we have workflow for deploy.yml, and we have the codes for deploying continuous integration and continuous deployment. Again, we are not going to the deep details of this YAML file. We are deploying our project in Azure VM. We are using Azure VM. So we have some production host user SHP, and we log into that VM, and then we deploy our projects there by deploy.ym. And all this is done by GitHub Actions called GitHub Actions called GitHub Workflow. For the next part.
All right. So now we are going to just take a look at the GitHub action that is happening when we perform a merge or push to our origin master. This is our GitHub repo, ExamCraft. You can see we have different branch of ours. If we go to the action menu, we can see all of our workflows, the failed ones, the successful ones. If I see the latest one, you can see there are logs of our successful workflows. Now, if a user want to use our project, he or she can pull it um, very easily. We have added a README for GitHub Actions CI/CD setup. You can see them here. All the commands and necessary things are listed here. The repo structure, all of them is provided here. We also have a README for our project, and the deploy.sh is also here. Next, we can see our database. Our database is hosted on Supabase. If we go to Supabase, this is our ExamCraft project. We can see all of our public table listed here. The table's data. We are using SQL editor to run our SQL functionality. So yeah, this is our project, and thank you everyone. Wish us luck. Tata.